The new GLM 5.2 model by Z.ai is getting lots of attention and for good reasons. It performs surprisingly close to Claude Opus 4.8 across multiple benchmark tests, as you can see from these charts. And the coding capabilities of GLM 5.2 is seriously impressive. Apart from that, it is almost 9 times cheaper than Claude Opus 4.8. But what if I told you you don't have to pay anything at all to use GLM 5.2? So in this video, I will show you how you can use GLM 5.2 inside Claude Code for completely free. So let's get started. Alright, to run the GLM 5.2 inside Claude Code for free, you need only three things. First, Claude Code, and second, a free Nvidia NIM API key, and third, a proxy server like Lite LLM or Gen AI. You might be wondering, why do we even need a proxy server? That's because Claude Code speaks Anthropic's API, while Nvidia NIM provides an OpenAI compatible API, and they can't communicate directly. So we need a proxy server which will act as a translator between them. Okay, first of all, let's install Claude Code. You simply search for Claude Code on Google and go to the official page. Here you will find instructions to install Claude Code on your device. It is available for Mac, Windows and Linux. I am on Windows 11, so I will simply copy this command and then let's open terminal and paste that command and hit enter. Now it will take some time to install Claude Code on your PC, and if you already have installed Claude Code, then good, otherwise just install Claude Code. And do not log into Claude Code using your Anthropic account. And if you already have logged into Claude Code, then simply log out. Run the logout command and you are good to go. Now let's go to build.nvidia.com so that we can get the Nvidia NIM API key. You will find the GLM 5.2 at the home page. If not, you can go to the models option and here you will find GLM 5.2. You see, it is downloadable and a free endpoint is available. And once you click on it, you will get instructions to use the free API endpoint. But we don't need these things. We just need the Nvidia NIM API key. For that, you have to log into build.nvidia.com. And if you don't have any account, simply create an account and follow the on-screen instructions. And to use the API, you have to verify your account using a phone number. And after the verification, click on your profile icon, go to API keys, and here generate an API key. Name your API key anything that you want. Choose the expiration if you want, and then hit generate key. Now you will get your Nvidia NIM API key. Simply copy this key and keep it somewhere because you won't be able to find the key again. Now for the proxy server, you have two options, Lite LLM or Gen AI. And I tried both, and honestly, Lite LLM took me almost an hour to set up and troubleshoot because everything has to be configured manually. So it is not worth your time. We will use Gen AI for the proxy server. So let's go to Google and search for Gen AI. The link is also given in video description. Here you have to download it for your device. It is available for Mac, Windows and Linux. So download and install it on your device, and once done you will get this screen, and here you don't need to install their model. So ignore this and go to settings option and scroll down to find the Nvidia NIM option and click on it. And make sure Nvidia NIM is enabled at the top. This option should be enabled. And then you have to paste your Nvidia NIM API key here. Now let's get that API key. I have misplaced the first key, so I will simply generate another key. Name it anything, select an expression and generate the key. Copy and paste it to the Gen AI here. And after that, I will simply click on this refresh button. And you see it added 121 new models from Nvidia. So let's check the GLM 5.2. Let's scroll down to bottom. And you see GLM 5.2 by Z.ai is available here. Now for the next step, click on Claude Code under integrations option. And then for the large model, we will select GLM 5.2. Click on it and search for GLM. Not the GLM5, we will use GLM 5.2. And same for the medium model, search for GLM and use GLM 5.2. Now for the small model, you can select any other model, but I will use GLM 5.2 here as well. And then save and enable. You see it says starting server, preparing server for Claude Code. And then you will get some terminal windows like this. And then environment variable are updated. Please try relaunching Claude Code. Now let's go to local API server option. And then you see local API server is running. And do not stop this server. Now we are all done. So let's relaunch the terminal. Let's close and reopen the terminal again. And here let's type Claude and then press enter. This is the first time setup. If you already have done this, you won't get this option. I will select the theme and then press enter to continue. And yes, I trust this folder. And here you see it is using GLM 5.2. The Claude Code is using GLM 5.2. And if I type /model and press enter, here you see that default model is set to Z.ai GLM 5.2 and all other models are also set to GLM 5.2. The Opus, Sonnet and Haiku, all of these models are set to use a custom model which is GLM 5.2. Okay, now let's try to chat with this model and say hi. And it took around 3 seconds for the response. And now let's see which model it is using. It took around 10 seconds for the response because we are using it for the first time. And you see, I got the message. It is running as Claude Code, but the model is GLM 5.2. So it is all set and working fine. Now let's try to run the Claude Code inside a project folder. So I will open the terminal inside that project folder and type Claude here. And then ask further question like, let's say my web app is not working, what is the problem, and try to fix it. So you see it started working and it is debugging my code and trying to fix it. And it is writing some code. So it is all set and working fine. Now I am using GLM 5.2 inside Claude Code for free. So this is how you can use GLM 5.2 inside Claude Code for free. And that's all for this video guys. Hope this helped. If you are new to this channel, then I create videos around PC, software and AI stuff. If you find it helpful, you can subscribe and I will see you in my next one.